part 2 and we have a bit of a situation here. So at the end of part 1 I left on a bit of a cliffhanger. It's not just that I like cliffhangers, but I like to give myself a challenge, and also it's a convenient way to force the game to save so I can stop and have save backups. A good place to transition between videos. So I impetuously attacked this army of 3,750 with only 480, and this is not something we can win. This is too much. God damn. Got Jin Yu here, and he's unbreakable. We've got a lot of spears in this army. This one has some bows. Definitely got a lot of bows, but we don't have much saber militia. Fuck. And also the militia that we do have, 2 units, heavily depleted, less than half strength, and they're not even upgraded. They don't even have 85% range block chance, so that means that 35% of arrows get through when it could be less than half that at 15%. Also, speed is not upgraded, and on top of the speed being base, we don't even have good weather. We're in snow, so there's going to be a penalty to speed too. Fuck. So we have Xiahou Yuan here, who's this is the one thing we've got in our favour, definitely. This guy's a tank, has high armour, high charge bonus, decent weapon, kinda, armour piercing, high hit points, so we're guaranteed some success at least. Unless this guy gets shredded by bows, which I can usually avoid. Got some units of lancers. Oh man, axe band. So 180, 190 of our number is tied up in shitty axe band. So of the 408 we have, 186 are axe band, and there's not really much we can do with these. It's so difficult to make these guys pull their weight in a fight. Fucking hell. Cao Ren doesn't have a proper weapon. Lady Bayan doesn't have proper armour. Yeah, we're really up against it here. Gonna have to pull out of this one. Gonna have to retreat and replenish a bit, and then come back. Bullshit, we're fucking these guys up. We can make something happen here.
重任在肩，舍命奋战。
See, Cao Ren gets it.
无论此敌为何人，都必须连根拔起。
So we're attacking the town and there's reinforcements.
我等所求唯有胜利而已，随我来吧。
At the very least, we can hit one army and pull out. We can deplete our cavalry a little bit, use up our stamina, fatigue, to do some damage, and then run away if we have to, and then hopefully if we get chased, it won't be something that we can't run away from. So we have that in our favour. We are the ones bringing the fight, taking initiative. So we're in a position to pull something off. The only way we can really lose here is if we let one of these 2 die, because they don't have resilience. They are... It's just like in Shogun 2, they're mortal. Yuan, for example, though, has resilience. He's one of the legendary characters. So if he goes down in the battlefield, he will just become maimed, scarred, something like that. So it's not that bad. So we can be a bit more reckless with him. Reinforcements coming in from here. They'll probably perch up on this hill or just hold the centre. So we have to get between them. Don't know if the axes will arrive there in time. It's bad enough that there's snow for the cavalry, but they're going to be wading through the snow, taking fucking forever to get there, so that sucks, man. As Cao Cao, we do not want to be fighting in the snow. We have cavalry mobility and we want to be using that as much as possible to its greatest effect, so wherever possible avoid fights in the snow. But to be fair, the aesthetic is pretty fucking sweet. The shit does look good. Even the clouds are pretty nice. I like the depth of field. The colour though, it's like there's a blue filter. Really scattering on the snow. Get the fuck in there. Yeah, they're doing what I thought they would, and they're sitting on that hill. Alright, so see what we can pull off here, and if everything goes so well that it's just fucking unprecedented, then we can potentially move on to that army and do the impossible. Maybe. Maybe. It's just these bows though right now, like we have to take out the bows and then take out this guy who's unbreakable. That really sucks. We're gonna have to kill him to the last man. Fuck, he can't leave the battlefield alive. Either he wins or he dies. And then it's just 4 units of sabres and axes after all that. Oh man, I've got to keep the fucking... Oh, these guys have no range block chance, got to keep them away from the bows. Got to bring the sabre cavalry behind the line. Separate the bows, and then I can maybe come in decisively with the cavalry. The main group of cavalry, once the bows are tied up. I wonder if I can accelerate along the line using charge. So, you get a speed bonus when you use charge. You can clearly see that shit there, man. And yeah, I just gave myself a head start. Come on, come on, come on, get in, get in, get in. I need to tie down both units, it's not good enough to just have one. And the cavalry unit is coming in, fucking this up. God damn it. I need to get the axes over so they can opportunistically hit the engaged units, or bows if they're pulling out, something like that. I need to sneak around. Damn it, we're taking losses. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I've got to ignore the infantry. They're just sitting watching like this is acceptable, this is fine, what the fuck? What are they doing? Come on, this lack of speed is bad. I need to just get the sabres out. Shit. Priority is the bows. They're the ones that do the most damage to my tanks over here. But I need to conserve my sabre militia for that fight if it should happen. Oh, come on, stop chasing the fucking cavalry. Splitting on them. Pulling through with the main bodyguards. Yeah. That unit of sabre militia's fucking goner. That sucks. I wish I had 4 units. I really wish I had fucking 4 units, man. This lack of speed. Only lost a quarter of that unit. That is sweet. If I can pull that unit through, then I can negate the charge bonus. That unit's been chased down. Perfect. I need to keep the infantry away from that fight. Alright, I'm bringing the bodyguards over. That's working. Oh, I need to pull them out now. I can maybe just tie them down with the axes. Oh, and then I can start moving my way through these infantry units. Take opportunistic charges. And then this fight could actually go pretty fucking well. Alright, time to start. Look at that, we made it out, although we lost 9 out of 24. Fuck. I need to start getting charges in now. So I'm gonna just split on them. I really need to get Yuan over there. He's the one that's got the highest charge bonus that needs to be hitting into this fucking unit. Lady Bayan has a decent weapon too. Oh, they just slipped past. If I can keep these units stuck here, or distracted, then I can make this fight go my way. No, come on, they're chasing. Fuck. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to choose him for this then. Shit. I want these charge bonuses to be going off. Fuck. Facing the wrong way, maybe. I want to conserve my axes. We're not doing damage, like... Oh wait, we are doing damage, that's pretty nice. Pretty sweet. So we're actually doing well in that melee, believe it or not. With the axeman. That armor piercing must be doing well against... Oh, he's only got 28 armor though, so I don't know. This fight is actually going our way, I mean, fuck, this is... It's pretty good. I'm following up again into that unit. And they're just sitting there watching this. Fucking perfect. Cao Ren, we could be using him. He's got high parrying ability in melee and charge cycle. Come on, Bayan, stop. Oh, I need to keep her alive, she's got good damage. Oh, and we can ping pong now. Ha, yep. Sweet. Bringing the lancers over. Axes are going to maybe try and get involved in that fight. Don't want that to happen. And they're going to be moving, so this charge is going to hit them pretty hard. That's a unit of lancers in there. I don't want that axe unit getting into this melee. Come on, get out. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I need to get them off. Come on, get the fuck out. I'm taking that charge. No, wait, they've stopped. Sorry, come on, get out of the way. Get out of the way. 19 left. Fucking hell. And we've still got 61 out of 67 on Yuan. That is fucking sweet. I'm so glad they've stayed back and actually let me pull this off, do this maneuvering. Oh yeah, the lancers are getting that charge, and then that unit should rout. Ooh, this... We've got most of our axemen. Oh, only 9... Fuck, we've only got 9 left on that unit. These are so important. I cannot pull off that fight without saber cavalry and militia. It's just... it's not happening. Fuck. He needs to hurry up and die. Well, at least we've shredded this army. Holy shit, did we shred it. That's all we could really have asked for. I mean, that was a really bad fight that we took there. Like, if they combined on us, we would have been charging into, like... Is that 3 units of bows over there? Yeah, that would have sucked. But as is, we only came up against 2 units of bows. And they only got off 1 volley. And I think we ducked and weaved, dodged that shit pretty well. So... yeah, took almost no aggro from the bows. We've still got... Oh, I don't know if I could pull this off. Maybe we can actually do this then. Right, time to just let the axes do their job. 1,700 hit points, 1.6k, 1.2k, 1k. Yeah, he's dead. Where is he? Yeah, they're cheering. We got him. So, we just killed a general that was unbreakable. Would have been killed to capture him, but he's dead, and with him goes his entire retinue. So don't have to fight them again, and now we've just got... Oh, what's going on here? Are they breaking off? What the fuck? And their morale, general dead, minus 18. So if we can assassinate... No, we can't. The fucking archers would ruin the... The archers make this so difficult. Fuck, man. Everything's exhausted. And exhausted plus snow mobility. What is it, 15%? Yeah, snow minus 15% speed. Jesus. So 70 speed, and then they're exhausted, so that's minus 30%, then minus 15%, so 55% of 70 speed. That's what we're talking about. Like, that's what we're observing right now. God damn it. So I'm gonna have to fast forward and regain stamina. And then I'm gonna try and crack this. There's probably about... No wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 240, so that's like 2,250 plus 2 units of cavalry, so there's like 2,300, 2,400 men there. And they're actually moving on us, holy shit. This is interesting. Can I make something out of this then? Can I split on them? I'm splitting on them. Saren can go over there. They have all their stamina, we have none though, so... And we're not going to be able to regain our stamina. Everything is going to be exhausted, so we can't even run away properly. Like, if everything was fresh right now, I would feel so good about this. Well, so much better anyway. I wonder if I can kill him and get the fuck out. Because then it would just be the garrison that's left, and then we can maybe even take this town. Axemen are even tired. Fuck. I need to split on them, that's my only chance really. Split on them, lose all shape and form, and then appear to hit weak spots. And then maybe we can actually make something out of this. Or I'd just withdraw right now, take what I've got, and I could maybe even attack them again. Maybe I should just, I'm fucking withdrawn. Fuck it, I mean it's just... It's too much of a risk. I could lose Cao Ren or Lady Bayan. Like, they could die in this fight. Maybe if everything wasn't exhausted. Yeah, units have started leaving the field, so that's it. I've committed to withdrawn. Well, we did fuck them up. Oh no, go over that way. Fuck. Yeah, they're firing. Their fucking archers move faster. Fuck, I'm losing bodyguards on the tank to their fucking bows. I don't think this counts as a loss. I think this counts as a draw. And we don't have any chance of them being captured because they made it off the field with our command. So, no chance of dying, no chance of being captured, and I don't know if we'll get pursued, but I would maybe take the fight and try and pull something off. If Lady Bayan or Cao Ren die, then I've got to run with it. I mean, that's one of the good things about Cao... Oh, fuck. They better not. Oh, that's a long way. Playing as... Oh, they're fucking... They're gonna catch my axemen. I should just disband these then, because they suck. They're not gonna... I only kept them because I don't think we can actually recruit them normally. I think Cao Ren starts with them and it's the only way to get them. They're like unique units for him. I don't know, maybe in the territory they can be unlocked, I don't know. Everything withdraw now. Hopefully everything just starts to shatter and then it tells us we've drawn or lost before that cavalry unit hits. Come on. Come on! I don't want to get charged. But yeah, this is... After that fight ended against the reinforcements, I thought like we were in a really good position there. Like we could have made something out of this, but when they started charging... Perfect! So that's a draw where we totally fucked them up. I wonder how much we actually lost. So yeah, I'm taking that, that's fucking good. We killed like 450, 1,400 or something out of their 3,700, 3,800. And he's dead. And we lost 131. So we killed 10 for every one that we lost when we were outnumbered 7-1. They captured some? What the fuck? How's that possible? I don't know what happened there. I can't account for that. I don't know. So this guy died, which... That's the best outcome possible because he's unbreakable, so... He had to die. There's no way to capture someone that's unbreakable. Got to just kill them as soon as possible, preferably at the outset of the fight in which they feature, so that their entire retinue loses all... I don't know if the retinue loses the buffs like range block chance and speed, but they definitely get the morale malus of -18 for the general dying, so... If we could have executed him before the fight even happened, then we could have maybe chain routed all this shit. But yeah, that's a fucking good outcome. What is going on here though? What the fuck? So are they going to replace him with someone else now because he's dead? What's going on there? I think that's what's going to happen. So we're dealing with two unit fragments, Sabre Militia and Archer Militia, and then 1, 2... Yeah, there's the garrison as well, so... I'm withdrawn, although what do we have here? So he gets more speed now. He did so much damage in that fight that he ranked up. So we're gonna give him... Yeah. That's the way we have to go. So we get speed for him and his retinue, which is these lancers. I was thinking about disbanding them, but now that they have additional speed, once they replenish and get some experience, they could, and what else can we get for them? Charge bonus, so they could end up being pretty formidable and cost effective. Especially if we have Sabre Militia doing the majority of the tanking of archers, then they could combine to be quite effective. So one of the drawbacks of Sabre Militia cavalry is that they don't have the high charge bonus of shot cavalry, so These mounted lancer militia have 233 charge bonus. These have 171. And I don't know if there's some hidden variables involved with charges, but shock cavalry do really seem to have much better performance on the charge. More than I think can be accounted for with just the charge bonus discrepancy there, so we've got 81 speed lancers now, fucking sweet. That went pretty well, I think. Like, that was a hell of a fight to take, and we did pretty well. So now if we get back into our own territory and replenish, if we're pulling off a KD of fucking 10, and they can't replenish 10 times faster than us, then eventually we'll come out on top. So now we're dealing with 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 units. So we're outnumbered 7-1 still, pretty much. Oh man. Is this a better fight than the one we just had now? Still got all of Sao Ren, I think. I don't know if we lost anything in that fight. 6 to 8 sounds kinda like a familiar number. Lost some of the axe band. They did a really good job in that fight, tying down the cavalry. Holy shit, that's a viable tactic. Like, baiting heavy cavalry into axes with their high armor piercing. That's pretty good. I might use that more in the future. Didn't think that would work so well. Lady Bayan took some losses, 47 at 60. Yeah, look at that, 68 at 68 and then 47 at 63. So Sao Ren took no losses there. That melee evasion, man. And Xiahou Yuan still has like 3/4 of his number, so... Oh, could I take this and win it? Fuck. Nah, I'm not gonna risk it because they could die. Demand surrender? Nope. Oh, come on, get the fuck in. Holy shit, you fucking... They don't have the replenishment because they're on the border. Fucking Jesus, man. Right on the border, fuck. What if we make him leave? Nah, of course not. Oh, so we're missing out on a ton of replenishment. Fuck. What if I split up? Right, so we definitely need replenishment on these. So if we point over there, and then... Is that how it even works? And then... And then the other one, point them over there, and then... Oh man, we can only do it once. Shit. Alright, so... We got her into friendly territory, and we're getting the 10% replenishment still. So, 1/6 of the unit, or 10 men in each unit. So we're gonna have an extra 20 Sabre Militia Cavalry running around. But she didn't rank up, and she's pissed, holy fuck. So, we still need to rank up to get... We need to rank up another 2 or 3 times to get speed and range block chance. God damn it. So it's going to be a while before we can fully utilise the Sabre Cavalry Militia in fights. I wish I could get this guy in. Or should I disband these? Should I do that? So he can make Jian sword guards and some other shit. I should just disband them because they are 120 upkeep. And there's no way I can see them doing well enough to justify that. 120 versus 109 for mounted lancers, or 117 for Sabre Militia Cavalry. I mean, I'd rather have... In that fight, I'd rather have had a third... two 1/3 units of Sabre Militia Cavalry than this shit. Oh, I'll just keep it for now, fuck it. And then up here, there's the herdsman. So now Cao can wedge. And we're getting 25% replenishment, that's pretty substantial. and Wang Lang is there. That's what we're doing next. So we've taken the temple, and we have 6 units of highly effective cavalry that all combine together tactically really well. So we can pull off some decent shit here. I want to get a strategist and start loading up on archers so we can kite and bait. Yeah, I think if we have a good strategist here with preferably that guy, what's his name? Godzilla? That guy. The famous one, the best strategist in the game that we get on turn 6. If we have him with some archers, maybe some crossbows, maybe a unit of trebuchets, then this could be a really potent, formidable army. And then later on, once we have formations and buffs for infantry, then we can maybe get some spearmen deployed too, just to shield the archers, make a battle line that we can hammer and anvil against. And that shouldn't cost that much. For now though, let's roll in with cavalry and declaring war, and if they come out of the town, so be it. Why did we just accomplished a mission there, and all I did was attack, or give an order to attack, and the mission related to fucking assignments. What the fuck? So it checks if the mission's been completed when you issue an attack order? Don't know what's going on there, man. If anyone knows, tell me, because I'm curious, like, how the fuck? Right, I think we can end turn now. Wait a minute. I want some more cavalry. So we've got an extra unit of saber militia cavalry that's going to have mustering replenishment speed on top of the base 16%, so might have like 15 or 20 men in that unit, and then can potentially just immediately follow up and pull off. And I'm keeping the axe band, might as well. When Cao Ren ranks up and gets shield wall and that kind of shit, then maybe we can use these to hammer and anvil effectively. So we hit spearmen with these, and then... So I'm thinking that we just hit points in their lines with cavalry, take out the swords, the axes, and then after that happens and the bows are being overrun, we send the axe bands into the spearmen to free up the cavalry a bit and make rear charges for the cavalry, make those opportunities, and that could work quite well. So that could be a way to potentially justify having axe band, especially if they rank up and get some melee evasion. And is there any buffs for them? Melee evasion for melee infantry, so yeah, they're going to get XP and retinue buffs from Cao Ren. And does he have any for them? Melee armor piercing damage, alright, so now we're talking. So they might eventually start to develop some potency and be effective, but for now they kind of suck. Like what I did with them there against the general that was unbreakable, that's as good as it gets for these guys right now, because in a straight fight and a melee against even spears, it's not unsurprising if these guys pull a negative KD in a fair fight, which is really disappointing. Yeah, maybe you'll see some examples of that where I'll give them a proper fight and they'll fuck it up. I think I can end turn now though. Like, I wish I had some more money for a 4th saber cavalry militia over here. Is there any way I could make more money? I can't milk anyone, so Cao Ren is still pissed. She wouldn't let it happen anyway. We're converting that temple, that'll give us some happiness. Even he's getting angry now. Oh, a wooden fish. Resolve. Where did that wooden fish come from? What the fuck? Who should get that? Well, he can't get it, he's got the herdsman for the wedge. He's got the authority. So I'm thinking... And of course he's the factioneer, so he's got that. Gotta give it to him to make use of it. So that's resolve and satisfaction. Resolve for a bigger bodyguard. So like an extra 1 or 2 guys. Yeah, from 67 to 68 from that fish. Alright. If they chase me, I hope I can run away. If not, I'm gonna have to grind. Oh fuck. Yeah, retreat. So they've been left out. Did they just disappear because the general died? I'm curious. 57%, what the fuck? Last wound. Yeah, so they have 1 hit point. Cao Ren and Lady Bayan have 1 hit point. Cannot put them into any situations where any real chance of losing a hit point exists. So we've got... Alright, that unit spawned with its 3 XP, and it's got 20% melee evasion, 34 melee attack speed. That's a decent buff. Like, it's not Shogun to Yariashigaru XP levels of increased performance, but it's non-trivial. Alright, so we have 3 units of swords that can kite these bows. They've got professional archers, they've got high firing speed, so every 4 seconds they can loose a volley. That makes a big difference, and we're still fighting in the snow. I could... Yeah, they would reinforce from behind, so shit, like we don't have an angle on them. I really hope that I can retreat and not have Lady Bayan have to move. Do we get the replenishment here because they get pushed back in? We pay for non- fuck off. Taoqian. So does everything replenish now? I hope it does. That'd be cool. It did. Ha! That works out. Alright, so... She's stuck. She's stuck there. And we can't merge. So we got replenishment. And there's a garrison of the 4 units. So we have... Oh, this is looking more promising. 1, 2... And then there's a 3rd. I can maybe pull off. But for now... I'm hitting them here. Besieging them. And they've got 3, 6, 9, 13 units. So they've got 1,000 men garrison. And then they've got... Oh, these axes are depleted. How did that happen? 300 against 2,000, so we're outnumbered 7 to 1 again. Fucking hell. So that's going to be a trend. And we've got 4 units of experienced, buffed Saber Militia. And of course Cao Cao. I'm feeling good about this. Cao Cao can wedge, and these guys can make them dance. Oh, and it's a siege assault. Fuck. So we're going to be running through towers. How many spears do they have? 2 units of spears. I think we can pull something off here, man. Got a full bodyguard on Dune. Oh, he can shred. If I do this right. Alright. Watch this shit. Gonna make something happen. So this is the first real test of the campaign, I would say, in terms of a decisive fight that isn't about guerrilla tactics, attrition. That last one was a fight of attrition. And we had to reset kinda, so this is something else altogether. So they've got overlapping fields of fire. They've got redundant tower, for fuck's sake. They've got... See, if we charged through the front or the back, we would be getting fucking fusilladed with 3 sets of towers, maybe 4. And then if we hit them from over here, we would have 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2, 8 towers firing at us full speed all the way through their fucking lines. Alright, fuck that shit. I think something better than that can be managed, so I'm gonna survey the map a bit. Look at this elevation here, holy shit, and what is going on here? Oh, I like this. And then... oh, look at that. Look at that fucking gradient. Oh, we can make something happen here, man. Alright. I'm gonna sit here and see if this happens, as I think it might. So the outnumber is 7-1, and we are cheeky enough to lay siege to the city. They don't want to be under siege. They think that we are totally fucking up by bringing this fight to them. So, are they going to charge up at us? Are they going to sally forth? I think they will. I think they'll sally forth, alright, so I'm going to split on them. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I think they're coming out. They're coming out, boys. Yeah, axes there in the trees. Yeah, we're getting line of sight with them. They're coming for us, so this is what I want. We can do something with this. Split on them, and then draw them out into the open. And then while they're coming up this hill, having their max speed reduced, we can hopefully take out the bows and the cavalry, and then leave their melee infantry stranded and follow up. And if it comes to it, if we do well in the fight and they have to retreat back into the city, we can maybe bring the fight to them by that point, and hopefully the spears will be dead. Do not want to fight spears in those city streets. Fuck that. Spears and chokes, they'll do well. Alright, bringing this forward. So where's the bows? Come on, I need the bows first. Once we take out the bows, we can think about everything else, but the bows have to go first. Oh, I can maybe take this fight here. Are they stuck? What the fuck is going on there? I'm pulling back more. I'd really like to fight them on this slope here though, like, look at that slope. Imagine charging down that. Speed decrease is going up, speed increase is going down, so, and also it might affect the charge. So that would be a fucking, that would be like, this is like the perfect, this is Lord of the Rings shit, fucking Helm's Deep. If I could send my cavalry down that into targets repeatedly, I'm just going to go for that. It's too much of an opportunity, so that's what I'm going to be playing for. I'm going to play off this slope. So we charge down it, trot back up, charge down it. It's just the fucking the bows here. I might need to just... So once they get to the base, I can at the very least use the speed advantage that it will give me. So once they get to the base of the slope, I can charge straight for them. And if my calculations are correct, when this Cao Cao hits 88 miles an hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Let's try and use the entire length of the slope. I need space to work. Oh, if I can send... Alright, fuck it, we're just taking this. I'm taking this charge. And... yeah, okay, so... I'm gonna bring everything back up here if I have to. For the melee, the proper fight. Shit. Nah, I need to pull out of that. So we're gonna make shit happen around the left, maybe. Yeah, I need Cao Cao in there. Alright, fuck it. We're just taking this. If I can take out the bows, this can still go really well, so... Gonna charge the general. I need to get down here. Come on. Oh, they must have went to the trees and stopped the charge. Yeah, this is gonna go quite well, I think. We have wedge, so I can just chain through all of these. Oh, they charged him. It's just the spears that I've got to watch out for. Everything else is a viable charge target, so... And I'm ignoring them. Taking that. I need to start executing the generals. Because we need to get everything to rout. Oh man, I need to just go through all that. Fuck. Can't let my cavalry get hit by the spears. Oh, I can charge them if the fucking spears don't catch me. That would be perfect. And then I'm kind of sad that we didn't get to make the most of the slope there. Fuck. Maybe next time. We'll get chances. And we've caught all the doors. Sweet. And I think they're charging back for the centre. They've got a sentinel stuck in there. Still back there. Oh, come on. I need to get the cavalry dealt with. And I don't want to let the spears get back into the town, so... 2 units of infantry there. Spear unit here. Oh, I'm gonna have to just rear charge this. So Cao Cao can take the aggro a little bit and then... Oh wait. Charging through that saber militia. And we got them there. And we're bringing this unit over because it's not doing enough damage. Fuck, he just charged right through the city. What the fuck? And we're gonna rout the strategist. And that charge should be effective. And then it's just 1 unit spears left. Can block these, so getting that unit behind, getting angles worked. That unit came back. Fuck. It's all working. Let's swap. That unit's routing soon, if it hasn't already. That unit took a lot of losses. Fuck. Everything's routing here. Did they rout? I don't know if the range block chance works properly on towers. Only 2 units of cavalry left. Just gonna be spears left here now. Easy pickings. That unit is as good as fucked. Pulling out there. Gotta bring Cao Cao and Dun over here to deal with this unit. Gotta split them up, I can't risk getting charge reflected. How are they still shooting, for fuck's sake? Barely in range. Right, that unit's a nuisance. I really wanted a charge on that slope. And they should break. That's pretty nice there. I wonder if we can win this by just taking out all of this infantry and then having the remainders surrender. Like, we may not even have to kill Wang Lang and Zhang Ya there. If that happens, that'd be nice. And come on, no charge reflect, please. Yeah, almost none, if any at all. And then this should be the decisive charge. Oh man, that wedge. 15 remaining. That unit just get wiped out from 124 to 15. Holy shit. How the fuck have they got range? 23 left there. And they broke. Are they about to rout? Surely they are not far off, because we just wiped everything else out. All they've got is 2 units left with cavalry numbers. Alright, regroup. That was pretty good. There were a few points there where I noticed my units were not doing what they could have been. Like, had a unit saber cavalry militia that got caught, I think, at one point, but didn't have to pay for it. So now we just regain our stamina and head in, and the town is ours. This is a full city, and it got laid siege to by 6 units of cavalry, and we wiped the entire garrison and a general. Not bad. I think this is a good point to attack from, so if we hit from over here, then very little exposure to these towers. A little bit from these towers, but it's better than attacking through the centre, fuck. And if we use this unit, it should take the least aggro, and we can maybe just capture everything. So, yeah. Sit just outside. Fresh, winded. Alright, 36 men, 85% block chance. Let's see how this does. And also, I think they nerfed armor piercing, so let's see how this goes. 35, lost one. So we can also charge towns with these units here. They move fast. Oh fuck, there's those towers with radius there. And I'm gonna have to neutralise all this shit. And if I position like that, then... So we lost 5. That's better than I thought it would be, but... So we neutralise this tower, capture it, and then capture these two, and we can avoid this one here that way. And then come around here with Wedge and Zhao Dun. He took a lot of losses there. Cao Cao took a third, he took nearly half. Oh man, 300 fucking kills on this unit and it only took 7 losses. That's sweet. So now, that was a barricade there, wow. So now it's just about taking these two, I think, and then we have a clean way in. And then we just have a straight fight against Wang Lang and Zhang Ya. He's got... nah, nothing. Ignore forest penalties. So that was pretty clean. Like, we can definitely win that fight in there because we have these two with good armor and a good weapon. So, yeah, this is when having characters like Dun and Cao Cao on the field makes a big difference. Because without them, like, see if it was reversed and they had a good weapon armor, we would not be able to do much, especially without the ability to maneuver properly. But yeah, we're gonna have a good fight. And I can move in a bit, I think, now. Yeah. So then it's just... yeah, we have a clean way in. Actually, wait, no. So we can sit there. I'm gonna try and capture this tower. Hopefully they don't stop me. And then this is clean. Oh, what the fuck. Taking fire from over there, what the fuck? Yeah, we lost one. And we capture this. And that's us. Alright, let's get the fuck in. We're still gonna be... yeah, fuck it, just attack through here. Can maybe even go for the centre at that rate. Although if we capture that, do we even win? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that's a victory point. Capture point. I don't think it's very consequential if we take that. I think that just affects morale. So it's a tug of war on morale, it doesn't actually... nothing hinges on it really. Look at that, they're fucking shooting way behind their arc of fire. That is fucking bullshit. And there's a barricade there as well. Fucking barricades are the most annoying places, Jesus. So we've got a sentinel and a commander. And they have towers on the way, which is annoying. I'm getting Cao Cao in the front there. He's got wedge, so got to get that wedge off. And the damage should be substantial. Hitting the sentinel, because charge bonus just doesn't acknowledge melee evasion, which is nice. Oh, what are they doing, man? Oh, and that's it. We've won. All that, for fuck's sake, all that just to kill like 10 or 15 guys and get the route. Heroic victory. And it's a shame we don't have Cao Ren leading army or some other administrator that we can milk for, because that's like 15, I think, 14 or 15 satisfaction for a heroic victory, so...
我等信念如一，
Lost 100 to
这便是
kill
上天的
2000.
恩赐。
And we have money as well. And we can get another 400 for that. Look at the kills though, like that unit of Saber Militia did almost as well as Cao Cao and
百姓定会丹食胡浆，夹道欢迎。我虽有所晋升。
Oh, and they ranked up. Fucking sweet. So finally, he's got Scare if we get Scare. Scare or running speed. Well, because he's just one unit, it's probably... Oh, we have 2 points. 2 points, what the fuck? How's he rank 5? What is going on here? How are they rank 5? What the fuck? There I was thinking we were rank 4 and now... Jesus. So now we get... Cao Cao gets a better retinue charge speed. Wait a minute, what's that one? Authority, or... Nah, I want to be better in the battlefield, so... Charge speed for... Charge bonus. Wait, what was that? We just got charge speed. Yeah, so the speed of the charge, literally. On top of the high unit speed. Base unit speed, so... I wonder how that works when the charge is happening. That's probably good for chasing down archers, because... it's like throwing a ball out of a moving car. Like, the speed's relative when they're running away like that, so... Yeah, that'll probably help a lot with chasing down units that are running away. Skirmishers. At least when I'm thinking about it. So now... Resolve reinforcement range. Do we even care about reinforcement range? I don't think that's all that useful, honestly. So, definitely Scare though, holy shit, Scare is sweet. And then Instinct for a bit of extra melee damage. And then Battle running speed for retinue. And then if we get Spearmen, we can maneuver a bit more effectively with those. So, and that'll give... Actually, do I want that? I'd probably rather have... Nah, speed is... People tend to really overlook the value of speed, so... I would be playing really defensively with the Spearman though, trying to serve as a anvil for charges from these units, so... But yeah, speed I think is still better. They can anvil better when they can move to be into better positions, so... Perfect. And now he's legendary through Instinct as well as Resolve. So this guy's becoming a fucking tank. Just like his brother, I think. So, taking this town, and this has a farm, like that's the only thing we can synergize with, so I'll probably demolish that soon and make a farm there instead. But this gives public order, which is just useful, so... And then, of course, I'm having 4 units of Saber Militia. I don't want to be caught light again. I don't want to be in a situation again where I don't have enough units of Saber Militia, because if I've got 4 units of Saber Cavalry Militia replenishing, then that's a lot that I can achieve every turn. That I'm being given these horses, with which I can do so much, so yeah. And then we attack to take this town, I think. Wait a minute, we also want to be... Nah, we don't want to be building anything. I'm not going to do anything here. That can just keep giving me money passively until I really need space. Because we can use our money better over here in the meantime. And I'm taking this fight now. That's 540 against 2,250. Cao Ren's leading. And she's reinforcing with her 4 fractured units. Yeah. And Deja Vu to be continued. If you value and appreciate my work and would like to see more of it and support me as I continue with it, you can do that on my Patreon page. Thanks to all patrons, with a special thanks to Matteo Olivetti.